Hey guys, welcome to Daily News Reaction with Shay's Tube. Happy and blessed Tuesday. Today is April the 21st, you guys, and these days are going so quick. I can't believe April is almost over. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a blessed day, and let me ask you guys to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notifications, share, leave a comment, and hype this video up. And check out my other material here on YouTube at Shay's Tube. Alrighty, let's go ahead and start off with this reaction. Today, I want to revisit Karmelo Anthony case. Okay, his trial is coming up in June, and I want to check and see what are you guys' thoughts regarding this. So, like always, I'm going to go over this, and then I'm going to give you my input, and you guys can leave a reaction or comment or whatever down below. Keep it respectful and no racist comments because you will be blocked. All right, let me go ahead and do this copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area. Part of it is scrolling across that screen. Make sure you check out my Night Owl Live that I did last night. I discussed the Elkins case of the father unalived his 7 kitties. I have to replace the word on Sunday, and he also pew-pewed the mother and his other child's mother. So yeah, I talked about that last night in that live, so check that out. Anyway, let's get to this Karmelo Anthony case. Sorry about the background noise, you guys. Karmelo Anthony, who is now 18 years old, is accused of fatally stabbing another teen during an altercation at Frisco ISD track meet last April. As you guys already know, he was indicted for murder by a Collin County grand jury on, last year. Anthony, who was 17 at the time of the incident, was arrested on April the 2nd in connection with the, unaliving of 17-year-old Austin Metcalf during a track meet at Taekwondo Stadium. The teen, who is facing a first-degree M charge, has been on house arrest since being released on a reduced bond on April the 14th, 2025. If convicted, Anthony could face a possible sentence of 5 to 99 years or life in prison. In the Texas criminal justice system, 17-year-olds are considered adults. Now, they did say that the district attorney, Greg Willis, and his team worked to present evidence to the grand jury for weeks before, they came to this conclusion. We know everything that transpired. I'm not going to go through the entire trial or anything because it's a lot. But without the question that I'm asking, if you guys followed this case, do you feel this was self-defense, or do you think this young man just totally unalived Austin Metcalf? Now, I'm going to tell you straight up, I don't think that he coldly did this, okay? If I recall in my mind everything that I read and different accounts, even listen to the brother talk, I really don't feel like Karmelo just reached in his bag and just start stabbing this kid. I just don't. I believe that other things transpired. I don't know. I have to see that video too. I just believe other things transpired. I believe when they approached him, it was an aggressive manner. And yes, Karmelo probably reacted back in an aggressive manner, as most people would. The thing is, for me though, put aside all this other stuff, I'm trying to figure out, why did these twins feel like they needed to say anything to this kid? If you see someone in an area where they do not need to be, as a child, teenager, what you should be doing is going to report it to the grown up there, the coaches, and let them deal with it. And at the same time, I'm not going to put all the blame on these two twins, because I'm also going to say that Karmelo, when he was approached, if he did not like what these kids were saying to him, I feel like he could have easily got up, went over there to ask the coach himself, can he sit there? Okay, point blank. And that would have diffused everything if either one of these kids would have done that, period. But I do not believe that this situation happened the way some people claim it did. I don't believe those two twins approached this kid in a very calm manner. And if I do recall, just recalling everything that transpired, it doesn't sound like that happened. Now, the question is, did Karmelo Anthony fear for his life, which would give him reason, to pull out a weapon? Because if he didn't fear for his life, then you would say that's not self-defense. But you got to look at it this way too. If both of these boys came over there and the first boy started first and the second one, obviously could have joined in, and they act like, they were about to do something to him, or if one of them hit them, or they did get in a tussle, and I believe they did get in some type of a tussle, if I recall this correctly, that may make a person think that they need to defend themselves. I don't understand why they haven't shown us the video. I got some possible reasons why they probably didn't show us the video, but that's going to be really interesting to see that video footage. And I find it very hard to believe too that out of all those kids that were there, that there are a lot of videos out there. Now I do know, if I can recall this correctly, that they told the kids not to release anything, and if they do have footage, they turn it over to them. So I'm still trying to figure out though why they could not show us, the public, the footage. What happened in that entire situation that it escalated into an unalignment? What happened? What transpired? Did the boys come over there in an aggressive manner and start doing the most, or what? What happened? Or did Karmelo start being aggressive, which I find that very hard to believe, because he was sitting down minding his own business. And I can't remember which one started talking to him first, but one of the twins started talking to him first. And I think that was the other one saying that Karmelo got aggressive. But honestly, he probably got a little upset. You asking him, what are you doing? You go to school or whatever. Okay. You need to leave. You don't need to tell him he need to leave. You need to go tell the teacher there about it so they can tell him to leave if they feel like he shouldn't be there. And then you got people in the comment section saying he came to fight. You guys are a daggone lie. How do you know what he came to do? He didn't come to fight. He was chilling. And just because someone has a KNIFE in their bag, it's not saying they're coming there to use it, okay? Many people carry stuff. It doesn't mean they're going to use it. Maybe somebody was messing with him before, or maybe he just carried protection because of all this weird stuff that be happening, okay? The thing is, I still say those two twins shouldn't say anything to him, and just say kids will be kids. Say if they initially said something to him. Once he started being rude or whatever, that's when they should have took their butt right over there and told the coach, and then let the coach deal with it. Just like Karmelo could have got his butt up and went over there and asked the coach. Hey, y'all be sitting up here talking all this crap instead of saying what really should have happened. Okay? If either one of those kids would have went to get the coach, this kid probably would be alive right today. And also, we got to tell our children to mind their business. And don't get in my comment section talking about that is, but no, it's not. He does not own that tent or that part. All he should have done, if the one couldn't do it, the other one should have ran over there and got that coach and brought him back over there and see what he says. It was pouring down raining at one point. Why would you even asking this kid? And then some people say, well, they had, well, I think he said, one of the twins said they had, their stuff there. So you just insinuating this boy is trying to steal? This boy worked 2 jobs. This young man, he worked 2 jobs. And his parents are, doing pretty good. So why would he be over there trying to steal? And just because, and I will bring the race into this right here, just because he's black, it doesn't mean he's trying to steal because he's sitting there underneath the tent. Clearly, he sat there because he wanted to. That's the first thing. Secondly, because it was rainy and he just wanted to sit down and chill. That's it. You got a lot of people that do that. All you need to do is go get the person that's in control, who's in charge, and tell them, and they will tell this person to move if that's what they feel like this person should do. And if the person does not move when they say move, then they call the proper authorities. That's how it should have played out. Okay? Now, so you guys let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'll probably cover this a little bit more in depth tonight when I do my live, along with some other stories. So yeah, and keep it respectful, because the one time you get disrespectful, you will be blocked. We don't have to bicker about this situation. You have a right to feel whatever you feel, but don't come and tell me how I should feel, because I'm not telling you guys how you should feel. I'm just telling you what I think. So all you need to do in the comment section is tell me what you think and leave the race out of it, unless you're making a very intelligent, point, and you have to say race. All right. So thank you guys so much for listening. That trial is coming up in June, I believe. I think June the 1st, somewhere around that time. So I will be talking about this a lot, okay? Because, again, I don't feel like this kid just cold-blooded, unalive this other kid. I don't. I feel like it's probably self-defense. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what I think. All right? Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that bell notifications. And check out my other material here. And I think that's it. And hype this video up. You guys have a blessed Tuesday, and I'll see you on Thursday with another daily news reaction with Shakes Tube. Have a blessed day, you guys, and thank you so much for watching. Hey guys.